Hi, I'm Jeff Aiken. I'm here with Jesse Stremcha from Children's Hospitals and Clinics of Minnesota, and I just want to ask him a little bit about Give to the Max Day 2012, some of your strategies, success, and just how you use GiveMN in general.
So you use a lot of digital strategies. A lot of nonprofits feel frustrated at times with social media when they go on, they make an effort, they do something like an Instagram push, and they don't get much traction with it. They don't get much engagement. What were some lessons learned you might have had, and how do you take some of those things? Do you take them as, oh, this didn't work, we're never going to do it again, or you take it as, let's try a different approach, maybe once we build our base? I mean, how do you evaluate the lessons that you've learned through the digital media?
Yeah, so I think for us, I talked about the Instagram challenge. I think one of the things that we're fortunate to have the ability to kind of work with social and concentrate on social, put effort in year round, and so I think that really helps us. I know, or feel like a lot of nonprofits start thinking about Give to the Max Day, a month ahead of time or a couple weeks ahead of time. Certainly for us, we got more concentrated. 2 or 3 months out, but really throughout the whole year, we're working hard to convey what's great about children's and the impact that philanthropy has on the children and families we serve. We're the largest pediatric healthcare system in the upper Midwest, and so have a great story to tell about all the children and families we serve, and so tell that year round and then really get concentrated and focused. And so I think in terms of, and I feel like that was successful this year. We really worked hard throughout the year to build our fan base and following with really great engaging content that keeps our audience engaged with what's going on. And then 6 weeks or a month out from Give to the Max Day, we were able to turn that into activating that fan base. So it wasn't like we showed up a month before Give to the Max Day with, hey, give to children's. We showed up January 1st thinking about how do we engage people, how do we build our fan base, and then in fourth quarter leading up to Give to the Max Day, how do we activate that fan base to support us.
Okay, great. Well, two things you mentioned, being a large nonprofit and working year-round. I wonder if you could tell me a little bit about how Children's uses GiveMN, why use GiveMN. I'm sure you already had before GiveMN existed, and if GiveMN didn't exist, you have things in place to take online donations. What does GiveMN add to the mix for you?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a couple things kind of outside of Give to the Max Day. One of the things I love about GiveMN is the kind of the project pages or the peer-to-peer fundraising piece. So that's something we've used year-round for people to celebrate or memorialize an experience at Children's, or maybe with a donor who wants to make something possible for Children's that's beyond their financial means. So we use that functionality to allow them to kind of leverage their gifts and their network to raise even more. On Give to the Max Day, specifically, I think one of the things it does is, again, as I mentioned, push that fourth quarter a little bit earlier into the year and allows you to create momentum. So traditionally for us, we think about launching our kind of fourth quarter or year-end efforts right after Thanksgiving when our big direct mail piece hits. And what Give to the Max Day allows us to do is lengthen and strengthen that calendar and campaign. So, while we start with the soft messaging, October 1st, early in the fourth quarter, we're able to move, probably by November 1st to pretty strong call to action around giving, focused on Give to the Max Day. And then, because we're successful, we get to celebrate that success and sort of leverage that success and momentum, into that post Thanksgiving and year-end December giving push. So it allows us to get started earlier and also to, advance some of our giving into November.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.